Hello everyone, this is Dungeon Rushers, and we're going to try to, I don't know, investigate the game or something. We are at version 1.3.1. It's a pretty neat game. Apparently it's sort of a dungeon crawler. We're gonna go into the campaign mode. So basically this is a dungeon crawler with RPG elements, skills, close combat, close quarters, items, then you can equip, then can improve your character, and so on and so forth. So you actually have RPG elements with item building, I guess. Well, you even have crafting in the game, so that's actually pretty neat as well. Enough talk. Let's just play and you'll see it. It's pretty fun. I can barely wait to play it. So, Elian has had enough of the daily grind. All work and no play. He was done with it. So, one morning, he made a decision. He would join the noble community of dungeon looters. Our story begins at the edge of his village, in front of a supposedly haunted ancient crypt. Well, I can't back out now. And an explorer, apparently, which is somehow with him in some weird manner. I'm telling you, you're not cut out to be an adventurer. You do fine work as a toilet cleaner, and you're throwing it all away. So there we go. Elian is going to throw away his beautiful career as a toilet cleaner. You're gonna see why he's a toilet cleaner sec. Well, I guess not why, but what remnants of his, closely departed job remains with him. Whatever. We're gonna see the inventory. Enough of that. I want the high life, glory, gold, and girls. Really? just what he said. Oh, really? So what are you waiting for? Aren't you going? Like inside in the dungeon, no? I'm refining my strategy. What strategy? Your strategy? A scrawny cord like you? Gone. Get back to the tavern. What? No one. And I mean no one gets to call me a coward. I am off. And he, I guess, goes into the unknown. Shame. You're a good boy at heart. And there's the help. There's the skip. I guess the tutorial, because this is the give up, basically, button. The character token is the center represented... center represented... What? Oh my god. So let's try this again, slower. With some breath in our lungs. The character token in the center represents your team. No kidding. Move. That's the arrow. This is where we're gonna move. Select an adjacent square and we're gonna move in, uncover it and move on it. Move the camera, drag and whatever. Your character ability available in dungeons. So this is gonna be off-combat abilities, basically. Bonus challenges within the dungeon that can increase your, I guess, loot or not loot. It's going to increase, I think, what you're going to get from the total amount of the total amount from the damage. You can leave the damage via just giving up or a center camera, which we don't care. And let's move on. And this is us. This is our inventory. We have. You can just click on the picture and that's it. You don't have like any other button. This the new thing. If I click it, so basically we can choose between these two. I can look at as a marauder, which I kind of don't like that much. I like the normal look. It's more rugged, you know. It's weird that we have a bow, although we're only gonna have this. Scorer's brush. It's for cleaning toilets, yes, if you didn't quite figure it out. This is our stats. This is magical armor. This is the parry. This is the crit. How fast, so initiative, or whatever you wanna call it, speed, basically. How fast within, I guess, the row of characters and mobs you're going to be, or something like that. That's our life, that's our mana. This is the stamina, which can be used and consumed by this sort of abilities within the dungeon, so no in-combat usage for it, as far as I know at least. This is the armor that reduces the physical damage and so on and so forth. And we have 1 potion of stamina, 3 of mana, and 5 of health. Now we have skills, but this is the basic skills that we have right now. They're gonna get open as we move along through the game though, so we're not going to have all of them at once. This is the inside of the dungeon skills, but not in combat. So you have Saboteur, which you can disarm mechanical traps, or you can reveal to adjacent tiles and basically go through them. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to tell you beforehand. We're just going to investigate, and that's going to be it. We're going to take, I don't know, the damage full front or something like that. We're gonna save the mana for these traps because it's a lot. It's 5 and we only have like 8. So per dungeon you could use this ones and this ones. Actually, get to think about it, yeah, we could use it because we're not going to be able to replenish our stamina anyways, except if we don't use that potion, and I'm inclined not to do that. And we have talents, which are a lot. I'm not going to go through over them. I guess I'm not going to go over them because, to be honest, well, I kind of didn't really go over them at all. We're gonna get to them when we're gonna actually have a point to spend. That's the logical part. Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, these are the items you can equip. And that should be about it. Let's continue. You can pan out. So the dungeon can be quite big, as you can see. Nothing there. Let's see. Something here. We're gonna find us something close enough, or not close enough, sure enough to fight. Oh, there we go. We have a skeleton. A skeleton warrior. A human. In our dusty galleries, get out. You'll clear away all our lovely dust with your horrible clean fingers. Really? A skeleton? If only I could somehow sneak by and avoid the fight. Why? Let's fight him. It's only one guy. Avoid me? I could hear you coming from miles away. You'll need the right ability if you want to avoid the fight. You'd better flee, kid. It's dangerous here. Flee? Never. Prepare to fight, unholy creature. Oh, my bones. He's charging at me. It's kind of funny. This is sort of a pacifying, I don't know, skeleton or something. It doesn't want to fight at all. I guess we'll see how it goes. There we go. This is the help again. This is our stats. You know what? I'm just... Oh, well, I guess I can show the... So, fighter information, turns order. This is the thingy that shows you who's now, right now. Right-click the mobs for more detail. So, we kind of know already our details. Let's see his. Just right click and this is the ability he has. Sharp attack, 3 damage, attacks an enemy with the sharp blade, 10 life, 1 mana, 1 stamina. He's kind of weak against magical attacks, but we don't have any of those, and he's immune to bleeding because, well, his bones all. His only bones, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's logical, right? And this is the go away with the, I don't know, your tail between your legs kind of button. So let's attack him. This is the only thing that we can do. Tracked him directly. We did a 5 damage, so he has a bit of armor because this should do a 6 damage. We're gonna do it again because we don't really quite have any other options, and there we go, he is gone. And we just got an iron sword. By the way, this happens all the time with the first mob. And 1 gold, not bad at all. 20 some, actually not 20 some, just 20 damage. You have found the short sword. Found a sword on this skeleton. Click on Ellen's icon to open inventory. Already kind of did that, but we did not equip it. Double click it and it's already auto equips. I think it's actually on his back or something. I don't know for sure. This is his level up, by the way. So we have 20 experience out of 150. That's a lot of experience to gather. I know. Okay, let's see what else. And that should be about it. Let's get out of here. And now we have a few choices. We could go, come on, up or down or whatever. I kind of want to investigate the entire dungeon if we're gonna fight even more monsters than maybe we should. Another skeleton. They definitely all look the same. En garde. A kid pretending to be an adventurer again. It's not the place to play here. Let me quietly hunt this place. So again with the pacifying sort of skeleton. Okay. Save a breath. I mean, I guess he's right. I mean, he doesn't have any lungs, you know, to pass air through his vocal cords. So how does he speak? I guess through magic. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Die again! So I guess he really is the same skeleton. Seriously? Does rest in peace ring a bell to you? I guess not. I mean, we were scrubbing toilets. What do you expect? So he's going to do at least 1 hit on us. So we're gonna go down to a 6 damage. There we go. 6 life, actually, not damage. And he should be done for. And we got what? 20 experience and 1 gold. Yay! We got 1 gold and a lot of hurt. Let's see what else we're gonna find around. We found an event. Inspect. Regeneration, life. And it does what? +2 life? Ooh, not bad. Let me see. Come on, let me see. I wanna. What now? Okay, so if you double sort of click on your icon, you can move like crazy. That's sort of interesting. So we regenerated like 2 health. That's not bad at all. Quite good, actually. It should prepare us a lot more for the upcoming events. Another skeleton. Oh, this is actually a warlock skeleton. And he has sort of a wall between him and us. This is what the pile of bones does. A skeleton again, but this one seems different somehow. It must be the boss of this place. Manager, actually. So it was you who's been causing all the fuss around here. Do you know how much trouble you've caused me? I'm going to have to submit a report to the management. And kill you, of course. You think you can scare me? You decrepit pile of bones? Well then, I'll teach you to have some respect for the dead. Well, kind of evil looking and all that. He's immune to bleeding and armor breaking, so you can't really break his armor. I mean, he has cloth. What would we do with armor? But nevertheless, we have a bit of life. We have like... Okay, go away. So... Oh, this has like only one life. So we could actually destroy this from one hit, but we would lose... one turn, and he's going to do some damage on us, so let's see. Okay, I just discovered the second ability. It's going to be a shot, an arrow at an enemy, so you can shoot on whatever row. There's basically 2 rows, I forgot to show you that. You have a total of 5 members in the party, if I'm not wrong. 3 places in the front, 2 in the back. So let's see what he does actually. Ooh, fireball. 50% chance to burn. And he can summon back some fallen enemies. Doesn't seem this has cost none. My god, what did he do? He like swallowed, I don't know, a well of mana or something? Whatever. Oh well, let's go for it because we don't quite have any choices. We're not gonna go for the pile of bones, we're just gonna leave it be. Gonna do a 3 damage, so that's not that bad. We protected sort of like 1 damage from everything else, but with 2 shots he should be done for. And we are okay. There we go. 30 experience just for us. 2 gold. Unfortunately, no items. That's kind of bad. And there's another tile over here. Ooh, this is the... Basically, this is how the dungeon goes. You go around until you find either the boss... Well, not necessarily the boss. The chest. You have to open the chest. But usually the boss pretty much prevents you from going to the chest. So, yeah, keep that in mind, I guess. Whatever. We're not going to open it yet. I want to see this as well. I want to do all the bonus challenges. There's like 2 out of 3. I think the last challenge is for us to find all the events, and this probably, yeah, this is not like another event. Let's inspect it. Regeneration, how much? Regeneration, 2 life per turn for 3 turns. That's like 6 life. Oh my god, I do like that. I just hope it's we can benefit from it while we are out of the dungeon as well, because this would be like our last step over here, just to loot this. We did it all. We got 10 gold, we got a damaged quartz and a rope, and they're all both for crafting, which is awesome, if you ask me. I think you can actually find the items, not just the first item, and also parts which you can build different other items. Okay, so the next dungeon goals, find the treasure. Of course, that's like the main goal from all the dungeons. And bonus challenges, maximum 3 potions, probably use or to have. No trap triggered, and bonus 100%. Okay, so unveil the entire dungeon. Okay. Treasure's gonna have 15 gold and 3 items, I guess. That's kind of very neat, actually. And let's go for it then. Let's rush the dungeon. After this first success, Elian, our young adventurer, left to explore another abandoned dungeon on a quest for riches and glory. But... oh, there we go, it actually was a bot, I was just saying it for myself. What is this place? This can't be right. I must have made some mistake. Hey mister, what's a tavern doing in a supposedly abandoned dungeon? Isn't it obvious? We're here to serve drinks. You should give them a try, kid. I don't like tourists who come in and don't buy anything. To be honest, I was planning on investigating this dungeon to fill my pockets. No one told me it had already been explored. And then we go with Thorgrim. Well, it hasn't been. The first adventurer that discovered this place thought that it might be more profitable to set up a tavern here instead of searching for what little treasure might be found. So you're telling me that there might... Wait a minute. So you're telling me that there might still be some treasure somewhere inside this place? I'm gonna look for it. Maybe I'll be able to retire sooner than planned. Thorgrim again. You're optimistic. Lots of newly minted adventures have gone before you and were never seen again. That's why this place is never going to be cleaned out. This dungeon. He's kind of talking about the inn, if I'm not wrong. Is he a thief? Okay, this is annoying when the writing goes smaller and smaller. I can't read it at once. Think of it as natural selection. Those in the known Those in the know understand that there's nothing here but good beer. The others die in the galleries for a few measly coins. In short, you've got no chance on your own. I guess it's kind of right, because we're gonna face a lot of mobs now with bigger parties. Then come with me. You seem like a seasoned adventurer. Don't you want to find out what else might be hidden in this place? I'm not an adventurer. I'm Thorgrim, the best accountant in the country. Really? He's an accountant? Clothed in heavy armor? I'm Ellen. Nice to meet you. So you're an accountant? Carrying a warhammer and wearing armor? Just my point. It's a dangerous profession, don't you know? I guess accountant, money, all that. I suppose. I need an accountant. I promised I'll pay if you come with me, even if you just come take a look. Work? I suppose I don't really have a choice then. Don't worry, we'll be rich by the time we get out of here. Hey, don't forget to pay me before you leave. Run, kid. Oh, I guess Thorgrim joined the party, but he's sort of a thief or something. Okay, so life, mana, and stamina regenerates when you go out and go in another dungeon. We also have Thorgrim's ability, Account's Flare, unveils a room which can be looted. Can unveil a treasure room. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go with the unknown over here and sort of look around till we find enough things to battle. There we go. We have a nice normal skeleton. Let's go for him. He's not gonna say anything this time around, apparently. So if I go with the bow, I kinda do half damage. If I go with this, I do a half damage. And this is gonna cost me 1 mana, while this is gonna cost me nothing. So I'm gonna go with the sword, because we can. If there would have been something like in between us, well, then we wouldn't have been able to hit him. And he's gonna do me 3 damage, because, well, why not? Let's go again with the sword, and he should be about it. Done, I mean. And there we go. 10 experience. By the way, experience does get, apparently, distribute evenly between characters. So if you have like only 1 character in the part, you're gonna get all the experience. If you have 2, in our case, it's gonna get split into them down the middle between them, and 1 gold too. Not bad. I wonder how much gold we have. Yeah, by the way, let's see. Do we know how much gold we have? This is the costs. No idea how much gold I have. I guess when we're actually going to find. Oh, this is what Thorgrim has on him. Only a book. Really? What are you gonna do with it? Keep your debts near you. Okay, whatever. So we don't really know how much gold we have. This is where you... Yeah, whatever, come on. This is where you set your party. We can move it any way you want. We're gonna keep it as it is for now. And when you're exploring, the bench is available. I think this is where you can have more heroes, and you can, I guess, choose your party as you wish. So you're gonna have a lot more options, party-wise. And we have another... Ooh, this is a warlock. But he's alone in the first row, so it shouldn't be that bad. Let's see, if I choose this, it's about half health. If I choose this, it's a bit more than half health, actually. And there's no mana consumption, so we're gonna go for that one. Unfortunately, he's the next one, so he'd still hit me. And Thorgrim is gonna pretty much destroy him. And there we go. 15 experience, not bad. 2 gold pieces. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what's over here. Apparently nothing. This way, we found a trap. Ouch, what was that? A trap. They're everywhere, but I guess a crafty kid like you can find them and deactivate them, right? Wouldn't it just be easier to avoid them? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Haha, of course not. If there's a trap in the way, you either deactivate it or set it off. That's how it goes. Yeah, I guess. So we have 2 choices. We can saboteur and use 5 of our stamina and deactivate the thing. Or we can... I go first. Trigger a trap and bravely suffer from its effects instead of the team. So he can get all the punishment. Now he has a lot of life, so That would be a thing, I guess. But, maybe not. So that's like what? -1 health, and for 3 turns poison of 2 damage each, that's like 6 damage and 7 damage. Wow, that's not easy. So let's try to deactivate it. There we go, we used our stamina and we deactivated the poison. And we found the fight. With the Skeleton Lancer, we haven't fought any of those before. They're still immune to poison, not the poison, to bleeds, because, well, they're all bones. They have no arteries to cut or flesh. So let's see. If I go with the bow, I barely scratch him. If I go with my my sword, well, I scratch him, but not that much. But that's actually better and doesn't consume any mana. What does Thorgrim has to say? This monster has a strong armor. Let me use a magical attack. By the thunder of Thor. Oh, and we have our second ability on Thor available. Thor's Strike. Now let's see, if we use a normal one, barely scratches him. Oh, and this one actually gives him a pummel. Also has a 40% chance of stun for 1 turn. Not bad. And he actually got stunned, I think. Or not. No, apparently not. Oh well, at least we tried it, you know. But he shouldn't be able to hit us again. Even with the small one, we can really pummel him. So Thor used 1 point of mana. We have 2 gold and some experience, 50 experience, just like at the as the warlock. Okay, we found the treasure apparently. This doesn't look like a treasure room, and those barrels over there look pretty recent. Who cares? Look, I found the chest, but there's almost nothing inside it. I just wonder if... Just a few coins and bits of paper. Hey look, there's one here with your name on it. Just as I feared. Thor, damn it, we're in the tavern storeroom. And that's my tab you've got there. Oh my god. Really? But how is this? It's true? Do you really owe 2,000 gold pieces? Oh my god, like 2,000? We got like 1 gold piece from monsters. That's like a huge debt. Quickly, gather everything up and make a quick exit before anyone sees us, and try to look innocent. Well, even so, I'm not gonna loot it. I wanna uncover the entire dungeon. Let me see here a bit. So the only way we haven't went is this way. We have enough life still to fight another fight, even with 2 mobs in it. And there we have it, another fight of a skeleton warrior and a warlock. Let's fight it out. Let's duke it out, you know. We'll get some more experience too, which is quite nice. Now, because I can't really reach the warlock and he's pretty mean, I'm gonna have to go with the archer. Archery skills on the warlock directly. There we go, that's half. He's gonna shoot at me. If this one comes for me, I'm kinda screwed. I may actually die. Oh, he got stunned just in the nick of time too. So now it's might. I don't feel quite good. I know you don't feel quite good. But can we destroy this one though? I wonder. So I can kill the warlock. Thorgrim could pummel him again. And with luck, if he gets stunned, I may survive. Otherwise, he's going to hit me for around 3 damage. That's about as much as health as I got. I'm gonna risk it. I don't know what happens if I die, so I guess that's that. We're gonna try to use more of this mana thingy. Okay, that's bad. And I'm dead. But Thorgrim pretty much can kill this guy now. Let's see what happens when you die. So 0 experience, all the experience goes to Thorgrim. I loot a skull, useful for crafting, and 3 gold pieces. Okay. Can I revive myself now? So I'm still dead, apparently. The character is KO. So I think you only can resolve this by either somehow, I don't know, reviving him, or if you go out of the dungeon, I think. I don't know for sure. What's this? Ted's suspect. Welcome, stranger. Oh, apparently I'm not at KO because I'm actually speaking. Hello, what are you doing there? I'm just a selfless benefactor, hehehe. I help any adventurers I meet on my travels. It's dangerous to go on alone. Take this, he gives you a potion. Why? Pretty nice of him. Well, thanks. What do I owe you for it? Hey, listen, I'm just making my contribution to your noble quest. Please continue with your adventure. So, either we're sort of, I don't know, struck by the fate or something, or that dude is really strange and he kind of plots something. That guy was strange, so let's see, he steals our money or something? True, but it's not that important. We've got another potion. Oh, so actually we got a potion. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, challenge or something, and we will lose something in the end. I'm still KO, so I don't really quite have where else to go except for the treasure itself. So I'm just gonna loot it, and I guess move on. We got all the three, max 3 potions, dungeon 100, and no trap trigger. There we go, we've completed all the challenges. We got 3 items. Fine stone, which is a resource apparently. Another piece of rope and another damaged guard. Not bad. And 15 gold too. Too bad it wasn't like complete items, but oh well, you can have it all. I'm looking at the time. Okay, there we go. I'm not KO anymore. I'm full health again, and so on and so forth. So we're doing quite nice for now. But with that being said, since the episode is kind of already long enough, we're gonna stop over here. So if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm gonna see you guys and gals around next time. By the way, if you complete the challenges, you can go into the dungeon again, heroic mode. Whatever that does, I don't know. Probably you get more loot or something like that. Treasure at the open, so go heroic, but probably just find a decent money. Oh, there we go, that's the gold. Gold or parts or whatever. Probably, I don't know for sure though, so don't quote me on that. Okay, so with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give the big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys and gals around next time.